ち何チーム友達関西関東西東北南チーム友達チーム友達チーム友達チーム友達俺たち何チーム友達
Oh yeah, I'm in this man. I'm so for nothing. I'm so for nothing. I'm so for nothing. I'm so for nothing.
Everyone in their seats here in Boston to watch the Celtics on the home court. I'm Kevin Harlan, excited to share the broadcast table tonight with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we'll hear from Allie LaForce on the sideline. Looking at the Lakers, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Bucks. Now, here's Maxey. Well, Greg, I hope you're ready. We're going to be cranking our heads back and forth, watching these teams race up and down the floor all game long.
And this is the definition of an exciting matchup. Don't be shocked if the 24-second clock doesn't come into play. They like to keep the pace fast.
And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. And, Richard, I'll say this. Jaylen Brown's often at the heart of a debate about what his true value is. I think it's immense.
Oh, I don't know what the debate is. I don't know the difference between megastar, superstar, but he is a proven all-star, an all-NBA player, and a finals MVP. Punishing the rim right there. Şengün.
And Tatum over to help. Pass to Maxey. Now Eason. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Maxey attacking. It's George on the wing. Back to Sarr. And Sarr throws it down.
And at 7'1", Sarr makes dunking look easy. The defense has to push him further from the rim.
Right side, White. To the paint. Here's Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
Eason, the screen. In the corner, it's Sarr. Outside, George. Shot clock at 5. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
You can see the IQ from PG there, deciding to keep it off the pick.
James gets the bucket.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
And for 2 seasons running, Richard, the Lakers have bowed out in the first round. How do they change this and go further?
Well, now they've been able to balance this roster a little better, adding some size up front. That was something that really hurt them last year against the Wolves.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks. The Celtics trying to keep that laser focus. Coach Joe Mazzulla said, quote, the closer you are to winning, the easier it is to become distracted by things that you can't control, things that don't matter. Mindset, discipline, and mental toughness are what separate you. Kevin, back to you.
Staying dialed in. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Now here's James. Back to Şengün. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That one on George.
Just strength from the big man Şengün, pushing through the contact.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks. You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Pass to Sarr. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Sarr's got his second bucket of the night.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Now George. Christie has the open look. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. They get a hand on it. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Shoots from 8. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. In the corner, it's Nesmith. Just 5 on the clock. The Lakers need to get a shot off here.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Lakers ahead, up by 6. And the second.
Los Angeles, 17.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
They're playing for one another and focusing. On making winning plays. You love to see it.
Lakers shooting their third free throw attempt for the game.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
And so he hits the technical free throw. George looking over the floor. Going inside. It's good. George has got the lead up to 9 now for the Lakers.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Pass to Polynice. And a strong finish with two hands.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. Outside, George. Back to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Gotta love the aggressiveness. Ayton is locked in.
Pass to Polynice. On the wing, Dosunmu. Puts up a three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. RJ is an elite floor spacer. Luke Kennard has made quite a living.
Of his 9 years in the league, he's only shot under 40% from three 2 times. And in both those years, he shot 39%. That's elite level consistency. Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Here's Polynice. Smooth. Rips in the dunk off the timely pump fake.
Ooh, and I hope he didn't hurt his neck because that was one nasty head fake.
Yeah, the defender bought it all the way, didn't he? Too long in the paint, so he's hit with a 3-second violation. And with the trend break toward a faster pace, do you miss watching those grinded-out half-court battles that enthralled millions during the Jordan era?
Well, I miss playing more than anything, but as far as watching, the game for me is as good as it's ever been.
Pass to Levine. Here's Şengün. Nice follow-through on the fadeaway.
Assist from
And 12 points for Şengün.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been awesome. You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
Outside, Levine. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. James outside. Back to Tatum. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Tatum's got 5 now.
Good job by Tatum to exploit the space just outside the arc.
Pass to Wade. There's 1:54 left in the first half. Polynice tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And defensively, man, the Celtics sure switch a lot.
Yeah, that strategy is the norm in the NBA. They have versatile defenders to do it, though, and it's still a big part of how they stifle their opponent's three-point shooting.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Hey, Kevin. Jason Tatum talked about his development since coming into the league, and he said earlier, I was playing the game just to play the game instead of thinking it. It's tough when you're younger. You just want everything to happen so fast, but it doesn't work like that. Back to you.
He has come a long way. Okay, thank you, Allie. Here's Ayton. That one falls. Ayton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And padding that field goal percentage, just hard to stop Ayton when he gets the ball that deep.
Pass to Eason. To the middle. Here's George. And George with the stuff.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. It's White on the wing. No scoring in this one. Rebounded by the Celtics.
Look, I'll give him an A for effort for trying to dunk through the defense, but maybe he should ease up on that one just a little bit.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. To the inside. Christie. And he jams it with authority.
Assisted.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
And so it's Los Angeles. Their lead at 15 going into the break. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. We'll return shortly. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Pass to LeBron. Down low. Wants to get it to Tatum and does. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Celtics trailed by 15. Left side, Maxey. Pass to Reddish. 5 on the clock. Sarr the screen. And Reddish with the slam.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
Levine's shot is off.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Now, here's Reddish. Driving the lane. Pass to Sarr. Sweet move. And the layup is up and in. Sarr's got 6 points.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Greg, last season, the Lakers exceeded expectations by winning 50 games and finishing third in the West.
They went on quite a run after acquiring Luka Doncic, but they were eliminated in the first round of the playoffs. And as we know, this is an organization judged on championship success.
Knocks down the 3-ball. He's got 10.
A clean start to the half for them, knocking down their first 3 shots.
Lakers passing it around. Levine up top. 5 to shoot. Here's LeBron James absolutely owning the inside.
Vintage LeBron there, owning the lane. I mean, who's going to stop that?
Here's Sarr. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The Celtics have been a title contender for years now. So, RJ, what do you attribute that to?
Well, their talent level has been off the chart. But something else you can point to is their defense. The Celtics have been an elite defensive team for over a decade.
There's just so much potential for Sarr. He's got that Wemby-like build with a lot of skill.
Back to Ayton. And Sarr pulls it down. Celtics trailed by 10. Shoots from the elbow. The shot will not fall.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance.
Pass to Wilson. And stolen by Sarr. And stolen by Christie. Here's Nesmith. And he's good on the 3-ball.
If you give him that kind of separation, he's going to take full advantage.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes.
You know what to do. Show us your moves. Nice foul. It's all good. Let's hear it for all the fans.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now.
On the court.
And here is DiVincenzo. Still without a basket. No good on the triple.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Outside, George. Koulibaly with the steal. Here's DiVincenzo.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Outside, George. In the corner, it's Neesmith. Pass to Christie. Pocket 6. Inside, here's Ayton. Rebounded by the Celtics.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Here's Wade. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Lakers leading by 11. Outside, George. To the inside. The shot by Wilson, no good.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're feeling very...
The Lakers, 43.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. And now, Hallie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
Over the break, I listened in on Joe Mazzulla's huddle, and he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
Great work as always, Hallie. Thank you. DiVincenzo hits the bucket. DiVincenzo's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Celtics. Outside, Tatum. Screen by Şengün. Tatum deciding where to go with it. Şengün with the bucket.
We've seen more of this from Şengün lately, finding chances to make buckets.
In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Sarr the screen. Rebound collected by Levine. Lakers leading by 11. Pass to Şengün. Back to White. Here's Şengün. Covered by Sarr. Tatum wide open. He fires one. They get it back.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Can't hit the free throw line jumper. Right side, George. Sarr in the high post. The Lakers with the rebound. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Outside, Levine. It's James. Levine outside. Three, good.
Zach LaVine just lets the game come so naturally. His ability to catch and shoot is one of the quickest in the league.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
Lakers leading by 12. Now Şengün takes the three. It's good.
He can do it all on the court. Şengün putting together one heck of a performance.
With the shot. Oh, and the great look, but will not go in. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. And it's Paul George with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
White with it.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Here's Levine. Just 5 to shoot. Now Şengün for three. Sarr pulls it down.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Now Eason. 1:39 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Shoots it up. Rebounded by Tatum. Lakers leading by 15.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Los Angeles.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks, and it also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
And every win important. And this one will go down as win number 3.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Şengün.
And let's just say this, the name of the game is scoring, and yes, he provided that tonight. You're welcome.
Eason, the screen. Fires from 14. Up again. James rips down the rebound. Now White. Levine outside. From outside. And down goes the free.
3 points.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
6 to shoot. James. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
boy get whatever he want. Madam T don't be asking for much. The rest of that get a punch. Left wrist on some I had to stunt. Right wrist, I just did it because 600 the labor, you know how we coming. Tell them they ain't taking nothing. Standing on business with go get you some money. I just got off a tour, finna go on another one. Album done, finna drop me another one. Couple M's, finna run up another one. Super Bowl ring, I had to go double. Safe to say I'm the biggest, the largest. Been stepping up since my mama stayed in them apartments. Regardless, my daddy told me keep even when I'm in foreigns. I'm heartless, cause he hating on me just because I'm the biggest, the largest, the biggest, the largest. Hey.
It's your boy P City right here. I'ma sit down, you heard? Let's go. 与不换兄弟姐妹们的天南或地北，任何天气时间现在都有 battle 的机会。不管手柄还是键盘，都欢迎你来拼货。看你偷懒节奏，就能猜出来你的星座。没错，我手感正常，没错，我总大声讲，没错，和你比，我们总能获得街头的声望。看我们出场，不开玩笑，别随便来攀倒，除非你想健身能脱离地心引力的弹跳。保持 high level， 内线外线你都没戏。过瘾就像过马路，我就是这么随意。路人统统回避，我 finger roll 不费力，终结你的连线，我的队伍 GLAT。也有过低谷，但我得靠自己的救。再次让欢呼声与闪光灯来合奏。前面就算是坐山，我也要去个够，因为我真正的对手是要和自己搏斗。
看谁要 face 在球上说话，手感正烫得水上火花，又要敢把你膝盖流放，有枪弹在每个公园上。我来嘛，看手来磕头，当裁判挂住，你想中文哪路？防守说实话不。看谁要 face 在球上说话，我拿按照手，你看一手打不得，每个前的 pace， 你看谁？
Hello, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. We'll hear from reporter Allie LaForce in a moment. Here we go. And it's the Suns to start out. Durant surveying the D. Inside. Wallace, right side. Fires it from 18. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. When it comes to these two teams, Grant, you have to expect they'll be relying on their front courts to get it done here.
Yeah, I think that's right, B.A. It should be an old-fashioned battle amongst the bigs. And whoever gets the edge in that matchup, I think gets the W. But we'll see.
Here's Şengün. And Edey with a block. Here's Durant. Shot from the low post is good. Durant's got his second basket of the night.
Durant so good at finishing in tight. Excellent in the paint.
James outside. On the wing, Tatum. Back to James. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to White. To the inside. Here's Şengün. Nope, another miss. 0 for 2 to start the game. To the paint. Here's Boozer. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
I mean, just so alert with his head on a swivel. Walker able to find the open man.
Well, Grant, the Lakers captured the 3 seed last season, but only the 8th best point differential in the West. What does that tell you?
It tells me that they overachieved in the regular season. But a team this star-studded has postseason aspirations as well. That's where they'll look to improve. adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Wallace's shot is good.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Levine feeling it out a bit. There's the drive. And he goes big with the dunk right over Kevin Durant.
Well, we know Levine has the hops. That time showing off the creativity.
High post Edey. And the dunk by Edey.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, the Lakers are trying to maximize what LeBron James has left in the tank. Coach J.J. Redick said, when you get to coach one of the greatest players ever, you take a lot of joy and pride and excitement in that. And it's my job to help him in these last few innings of his career. Back to you.
A rare opportunity. Allie, thanks very much for the report. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And one guy you can neither speed up nor slow down. That's Luka Doncic, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., he completely dictates the pace. From the opening tip till the final buzzer, he can control the game.
A young man who has an appetite for greatness, always pushing himself is Jason Tatum.
And out of bounds, the Lakers will take it.
Lakers ball.
And there's 1:38 left in the opening quarter. Pass to Levine. Here's James. And here's White. Down low. Here's Sengun. And Sengun, throw it down.
Turkish thunder. Sengun tasting the sauce up top.
Nice shot by Walker.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Oh yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Yeah, the defense has to be so worried about Durant. It allows KD to kick it out.
To the middle. Sengun, throw it down.
Well, you know, this is what you like about him as a facilitator. He hits his man where he can do something with the rock.
Back to Walker. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
I mean, you just have to deny Walker getting the ball in deep because he's way too strong to get off his spot without fouling.
From going to the finals in 2021 to missing the playoffs last season, Grant, things have not gone according to plan for the Suns.
Well, you know, B.A., they followed that trip to the finals with a 64-win season. But then they went all in on the big three of Booker, Durant, and Beal. And that just didn't yield the results they'd hoped for. You can tell he's feeling it. Hasn't missed a single shot all quarter.
It's George with the drive. Up top, Nesmith. Walker with a steal. Here's Boozer. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Phoenix shooting their 4th attempt at the line tonight. 5 ticks left to play in the first. Ayton. It's good. Set up beautifully by George.
And they keep trading punches. Both teams in the groove early.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
Kevin Durant. And so far through 1 quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Suns.
Look at the fast break point total from these guys. I mean, they're really hustling, working hard. And those hustle points are showing up on the scoreboard.
Yeah, we got to talk about how pestering they've been on defense, forcing turnovers and finding ways to score off them.
The Suns lead by 9. McCollum into the lane. Three-pointer, Fox. The shot no good. Now Christie. Out to the wing. Here's Ayton. Driving in. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Yeah, Ayton reaching deep into his bag. Wow.
And Trey Murphy hits from deep.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal. You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Here's Christie. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. Christie's gotten his first basket of the night.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't going to get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
We've seen it on certain nights, Clark. Mark Williams just owning the backboards.
Well, his combination of strength and length, B.A., causes major matchup problems. I mean, he has a bunch of 20-plus rebound games. That's hard to do, even with all the shot volume that's taking place in the league right now. Even when you put a body on this guy, he's relentless in pursuing the arm.
Knocks down the triple.
And Fox is a volume shooter from deep for a reason. I mean, he can light it up from there.
For the finish! And it's Fox with the jam.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
Here's Shannon. And again, it's Phoenix from deep.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Lakers trail by 14. Down low. Will it go? Ooh, hard finish from LeBron.
One of the most remarkable things in sport, LeBron still throwing it down at this age. One of the best athletes we've seen in any sport.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
He got it. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. How about the start of Jalen Green's career? 17 points per game as a teenage rookie, Clark.
Yeah, very impressive. And just as impressive is that he chose to go the G League route instead of college. Not many guys have done that with the success that he's had. So he came in, I think, a little more ready than your average NBA pick because he had actually gone through a cycle of pro basketball. He's been a scorer in this league from day one, and I only see that continuing.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Luka Doncic talked about wearing purple and gold. He said, it's the Lakers. So many past legends, so many championships. You don't come here for anything else. So I have everything left to prove, and that's the goal. I get to play in the greatest club in the world, and I'm excited for this new journey. Back to you guys.
A new beginning. Thank you, Allie. And the Lakers with possession here, following the score by Phoenix. Şengün, the screen. And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's his first foul.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Pass to Edey. And another shot. Rebounded by LeBron.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
And Şengün throw it down.
Well, Alperen Şengün's developed into a great scorer. He can put up some big numbers.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Now here's Şengün. And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. The Lakers making a switch here. Phoenix on D. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin of the game. Ayton, outside Nesmith. To the inside. Here's Tatum. Pass to Ayton. The rebound by Edey. The 3-ball. And Boozer gets it to go. Boozer's got 5 points now this quarter. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Phoenix out in front, delivering the blowout. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And finished off by Tatum.
The athletic prowess of Tatum on full display. What a move to the bucket.
Here's Edey. The Lakers with a rebound. As you know, acquiring a big man was a priority for the Lakers in the offseason, Grant.
And that became a glaring need as we saw in their first round exit against Minnesota. But enter DeAndre Ayton, a definite upgrade, BA. And we know Luka is at his best alongside a rim-running center.
Boy, he's had a solid performance at the offensive end. Rock solid, providing that stability.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Here's White, following the score by Phoenix. And it's Ayton off the drive. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum.
Substitution on the court.
Phoenix leading by 20. McCollum on the left side. Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Right side Christie. Inside. Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Yeah, looking at Ayton using all of his height and reach, slamming it down on a helpless defense.
Outside Tatum. Pass to Ayton. Back to Tatum. Ayton with a screen. And Ayton with the stuff.
And this is how dynamic Ayton can be on the offensive end. Keep getting him the ball, please.
To the paint. Joel. Oh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And it sure seems like post play has evolved quite a bit over the past decade or two.
It really has. I mean, there aren't many big men who operate only on the low block anymore. But if they do, they're considered throwbacks.
Outside Levine. And Şengün gets it to go. Şengün's got 14.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Lakers trail by 18. The open shot by James. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
From mid-range, LeBron really dialed in. Can't think you're safe giving him those shots.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Clark, over the last few seasons, LeBron's three-point shooting has been more efficient than ever.
Yeah, how about this, B.A.? Since 24, he's right around 40% from deep on 5 attempts per game, so that's really impressive. And, you know, a guy like him, his greatness, part of his greatness is how he continues to reinvent his game, making modest modifications to what he does.
Down low. Pass to Şengün. LeBron, a smooth operator inside.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior. Hanging on the rim, just showing off.
That's how you extend the glory right there.
It's the best way to do it, as long as you don't get teed up for it.
And slam dunk by James.
Never gets old seeing LeBron explode off the floor like that.
And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. There's 48 seconds left in the third quarter. Nails it from beyond the arc.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
Pass to James. That one is off. Phoenix leading by 18. Durant for 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And, guys, that was an element of his game that he could not get turned around. I mean, he was really in a funk, and it lasted all season.
Yeah, and one of the most skilled players we've ever seen. Durant just continues to dominate offensively.
To the inside. Edey with a steal. Inside. Boozer. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even.
75.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Phoenix leading by 22. Three-pointer, and the three-pointer goes.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
It's good.
Making strides on that end of the floor. Şengün showing what he can do as a scorer.
Pass to Durant. Grant, you look at some of the rule changes in recent years. Does it seem to you like coaches' challenges are here to stay?
You know, B.A., it does. And I think that's a good thing. You know, I can think of a few calls I would have liked to challenge in my day. So it's a nice option to have.
I don't think you could design a better scorer than Durant. I mean, range from deep, the touch at the rim, excellent handle, 7 feet tall. He does everything you want from your first option.
And it's slammed in by Durant.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league.
Boy, he makes it look easy. He is an absolutely imposing finisher around the rim.
There's Nesmith with the 3. Durant pulls it in. Into the lane. And he comes up with a bucket.
He's been terrific offensively. You can bet they'll feed him down the stretch, that's for sure.
Oh, tried to dunk it home, but he drew the foul, and he'll go to the line.
Well, Şengün does a good job there of selling the fake. Puts the defender in a tough spot.
Both free throws good from Şengün. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. Pass to Boozer. Puts up a 3. Oh, he's on fire. 8 for 8 and just looking relentless.
His 3rd triple of the game. A little more success from out there in the second half.
Here's Tatum. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Levine. And that's now 6 points for Jason Tatum. Here's Boozer. Tries it from the top of the key. Takes a big high bounce and goes in.
His play is a big reason why they're ahead. He hasn't missed a shot all night.
Outside Tatum. Something the league has worked towards, seeing small market teams competing at a high level.
Yeah, this league isn't just for the big cities. Smart drafting and team development can make any organization elite. And of course, that's the beauty of it all.
Boy, they need to ride him as far as he can take them because he is pedal to the metal right now.
Pass to Tatum. Now here's Şengün. Throws it up high. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
And, you know, if you throw it up, Tatum will go get it now. He's a really good athlete. You can't let him roam free like that.
It's stolen by Tatum. Now Levine. Walker with a steal. Edey up top. Oh, deflected. The deep three from Durant. And again, it's Phoenix from deep.
There is no limit to where Durant can shoot from, which is what makes him really dangerous when he's got the ball in his hands.
Pass to Levine. To the middle.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Suns.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And it's a performance that will signify their 5th win of the year.
And they fought hard for this win, guys. No one wants to get swept in the season series, even a short one.
Most definitely. I mean, even though you see opponents outside of your conference only twice a year, you still don't want to have that feeling of being swept.
And what a huge performance it was for Kevin Durant.
He was superb as a facilitator. Really orchestrated things offensively, created a lot of opportunities for ready shooting.
Counted good.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
Tatum inside. The kick out to White. Back to Tatum. 6 to shoot. Goes back up. Connects. The jumper drops.
You can't excel at all as a defender on Tatum. Mid-range, not his go-to spot, but he took advantage there.
And here's Durant. So no problem for Phoenix as they get the win. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
I was Latin, came through.
Welcome and happy. Happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. And this matchup with the Spurs, it's their first meeting of the season. This team matched up so well during the regular season last year, splitting their 4 games. This should be a terrific battle.
And two teams at vastly different ends of the standings last year, but they played each other to a draw.
Now here's LeBron after Jaylen Brown's miss. Just 5 on the clock. And the basket by Tatum. Coach Van Gundy, with these two bigs, I know this is a matchup you in particular are very excited about.
Yeah, Kevin, this really feels like a throwback matchup to me. With this style of game, running it through the centers, I feel like I should be on the sideline yelling at these guys.
Now here's Levine after Jaylen Brown's miss. And there's the foul. Going Alex Caruso. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. Baseline try. Here's Şengün. And so... J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
Here they are. The Wickerville Dance Team.
Tatum looking around. 5 on the clock. Over Vanderbilt. Tatum with another miss. And great with Stephon Castle winning the 2025 Rookie of the Year award. The Spurs went back-to-back in that category.
Yeah, of course, Victor Wembanyama winning that same award in 24. Just more confirmation that these Spurs are building something special.
White with it, picked up by Brown. That one falls.
And Levine can do it all. He's not just a talented shooter. He can hurt you inside, too.
Here's Brown. In the corner, Vanderbilt with it. Tries to the hoop. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Now here's Levine. Outside, White. Outside, Tatum. Over Vanderbilt. Tatum no good.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And it's Brown missing. Pass to White. There's the triple. The three-pointers right on target.
And White knows he has the green light to fire from deep. Great looking three ball there.
Brown no good.
Yeah, he's really off. He needs to stop forcing things and move that ball.
Tatum with it. He's picked up by Mobley. And the Spurs pushing it up now. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Kevin. Success hasn't changed Austin Reeves' underdog mentality. He said it doesn't shift at all. There's a good majority of people that probably still don't think that I'm that good. It's a common theme for my life. What pushed me to get here are the people who doubted me. I always have to keep that in mind. Kevin, back over to you.
Keeps that chip on his shoulder. Thanks a lot, Allie. Here's Tatum following the basket by Jaylen Brown. Tatum on the wing. Here's Şengün. Rebounded by the Spurs.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. San Antonio trailing here. 1:02 left here in the first quarter. Here's Brown. Fades away and sinks the tough shot. Brown's got his second basket.
Well, you got to know the scouting report on Brown. He's solid cashing in from the mid-range.
Got a piece of it. Fast break. Here they come. There's 37 seconds left in the first quarter. Nice move. Kept alive. Back to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
And that's just opportunistic basketball. Mobley carving out space and then cashing in on the second chance opportunity.
And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That's his first foul. Now, here's George. In the corner. Tatum with it. Tatum wide open. He fires one. That falls. Nice feed that time from George.
Well, look at how his team works to get Tatum set up for success. Feeding him when he's ready to fire.
And Christie drops them both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Henderson outside. No good with the layup. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Lakers lead by 1. 2K Sport.
The first 10.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Hey, look, it's simple. More rebounds means more possessions, and that's clearly been their priority.
Christie can't make it.
Yeah, but the defenders draped all over him. He just could not shake loose.
Takes a step back. Dunn right side. Here's Henderson. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
A little like Donovan Mitchell there. Henderson makes some really tough shots in traffic.
Greg, last season, the Lakers exceeded expectations by winning 50 games and finishing 3rd in the West.
They went on quite a run after acquiring Luka Doncic, but they were eliminated in the first round of the playoffs. And as we know, this is an organization judged on championship success.
Lakers shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. Free throw good, Christie. You see a lot of pick and rolls, but you also, Greg, hear about inverted screens. Can you explain to the viewers what that means?
Yeah, that's where your guard actually is the one setting the pick for the bigger player. And having little guys who are willing to put their body on the line, you think of a Steph Curry, a John Stockton, 2 of the best to ever do it.
Here's Hart. Pass to Sharge. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now, here's Nesmith. Still scoreless. Teardrop shot. And the clock. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Henderson, no one around him. Gets a very good look and converts. Henderson's got 4 points this quarter.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Here's Ayton. San Antonio with the rebound. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Spins. Lobs it up for Zubac. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
What a smart pass by Henderson in the pick and roll. His decision-making has gotten so much better.
Stolen by Henderson. Here in the second quarter, about 2 minutes played.
Well, look, if you give Henderson room for liftoff, he's going to jam it all over you.
Now George, still yet to score. The shot's good from Bristol.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment. You see him that wide open beyond the arc.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Both teams deciding to change it up. Spurs leading by 3. Brown inside the line. Şengün with the rebound. White with it. Picked up by Brown. Pass to White. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. White's got 5 now.
Well, listen, White doesn't fear anyone inside. He wants to get down low and cash in.
Here's Brown, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. And the Spurs lead by 3.
Yeah, and they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter.
And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. There's 53 seconds left in the first half of the game. Comes up empty from 19 feet out.
Well, clearly it hasn't been his best game offensively, but collectively, they've still found a way to get the lead.
Screen by Şengün. Back to Tatum. Lakers working the ball around now. And now Daniels pushing it up. No one back to stop him. There's the lob to Brown. Here's the break. Whoa! Tatum capping off the alley-oop.
That's an easy finish for Tatum. And he'll spike as many of those as he can get.
And it's Brown missing.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
And a fast break now for the Spurs. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. It's the Spurs. They lead by 1. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. The Lakers trail. And Mitch Johnson, Stan, now taking over full-time as head coach of the Spurs.
Well, look, Mitch Johnson's the son of an NBA player and a high-level point guard in college. He knows how to run a team and favors that pace and space style.
Lakers shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
Considered one of the best players in the game right now, Tatum is hungry to win titles to add to his growing legacy.
Henderson inside the three-point line. Here's Mobley, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Outside, White. Back to James. Outside, Tatum. Inside, Tatum finds the juice.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. Spurs trail by 3. And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Hey, guys. The Lakers are trying to maximize what LeBron James has left in the tank. Coach J.J. Redick said, when you get to coach one of the greatest players ever, you take a lot of joy and pride and excitement in that. And it's my job to help him in these last few innings of his career. Back to you.
A rare opportunity indeed. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report.
There are so many different roles Jaylen Brown can take on for his team.
And that one, good. Tatum's got the lead up to 3 now for the Lakers.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
That halftime break didn't seem to do them any favors, starting off the second half with 3 straight misses.
Excellent defense from Daniels. So here we go, Coach. The 2025 Rookie of the Year, Stephon Castle.
Yeah, look, Kevin, can't say too many good...
Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible. Okay, Zach LaVine, another monster dunk to put on his career highlight reel.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
Even without the explosive athleticism, Şengün still able to play above the rim.
Well, this will make you a little uneasy. Missing 4 in a row to start the third.
Here's Tatum. Tatum slipped by the contact inside.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more. Familiar results for him. He can't get anything together.
And slam dunk by Tatum.
Well, over the years, we've seen Tatum become increasingly comfortable playing through contact.
And as the days and months go by, Greg, it still may take us some time to get over the shock of last season's trade of Luka Doncic.
And we know the question marks as far as conditioning and defense that led to it. But hard to bet against the talent of his caliber.
LeBron outside. Outside Tatum. Just 5 to shoot. And Tatum driving. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting. Brown outside. And they get it. And the shot goes down. Brown's got 4 this quarter.
That's just Jaylen Brown putting in the work in close.
Down low. Here's Levine. The kick out to Tatum. And the foul on Dyson Daniel. That'll be his second foul of the game. A different look now for San Antonio.
Substitution on the court.
Outside Wilson. Pass to George. Shot clock at 5. Here's Ayton. It's hauled in by Zubac. And it's Henderson with the ball for the... Oh, man!
There's the basketball mind of Henderson working. Stayed ahead of the play for the score.
George looking around. Pass to Christie. To the middle. Here's Wilson. George grabs the board. Spurs trailed by 10. Here's Henderson. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And Nesmith with the slam.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Here's Henderson. Here's Zubac. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Nice read. Sets his teammate up. You like how they're sharing the ball.
What a performance from Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for the Lakers. He put together quite a quarter. 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning.
30. Come on, everyone.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Spurs trailed by 10. Here's Henderson. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Well, when you get that kind of look inside, you have to capitalize.
Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. And George, here we go. And it's George finishing it off.
Aggressive slash from the young guard. George fears no one when attacking the basket.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Lakers.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
And during this game, they've sliced the D apart by just attacking the rim, flat out dominating them inside.
Well, sometimes it's just not your night, but despite his struggles, they're ahead in the game.
Picked off in midair. Now the Lakers on the break. And he threw the blocking foul. He'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Saric.
an efficient, skilled big man. Ayton understands his role on this team and plays it very well.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Here's Henderson. A rebound by the Lakers.
Well, he didn't go up very strong there, and the defense was able to just push him off his shot.
Pass to George. Driving the lane. Uses the glass to finish the layup. George has got the lead up to 14 now for Los Angeles. But tried by Henderson. And Henderson throws it down hard.
Explosive in every way. The quick first step, and then you see the hop.
Here's Ayton. And stolen by Hart. And so it's Mitch Johnson calling timeout. He knows every possession is critical now.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
Well, as a coach, you want to cover just one or two major points. That way guys can absorb it and go out and execute.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Over the last break, I listened in on Mitch Johnson's huddle. Coach wanted his guys to ignore the scoreboard. He said, don't even look at the numbers. Just take it possession by possession, make every chance count, and we'll see where we stand at the end of this game. Back to you guys.
Thank you once again, Allie. Mobley there for the rebound.
And it's still a close game. I mean, despite the fact that they've struggled to compete on the board.
Brown, here's Mobley. Outside Brown. Shot clock at 6. Outside Caruso. For 3. Rebounded by Tatum. Lakers leading by 12. LaVine. And the 3 misses.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Brown. No good on the layup.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Here's White. Now Şengün. Daniels pulls it down. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. Brown on the drive. The Spurs with the rebound. Here's Mobley.
And went up and pulled it down. Mobley soaring.
LaVine. And he jams it in.
He's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. And so it's Mitch Johnson calling timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Henderson looking it over. Here's Mobley. And there's the dunk.
And you can see the strength right there. Mobley knows he can score through the contact.
And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Lakers.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Lakers.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing and led to some open shots.
Solid play, definitely, Kevin.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Jason Tatum.
Well, offensively, they needed him to be aggressive, and he delivered. What a game.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And stolen by Mobley.
Just too big a deficit to come back from at this point.
Well, you want your players to keep playing hard, but let's be honest. This game's over.
And so the ball's out of bounds. Henderson touched it last.
That's a careless pass and a wasted possession. That's just unnecessary.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. A confident win and one where they clearly showed. The greater effort.
Yeah. I mean, it was a solid performance. Particularly here at home. I think they...
Lose control.
I should've known it from the start you would deceive me, and now I'm left alone and lost inside my head. Me again. I should've known it when you said it was your first time, yet the football team would hug you from behind. From behind.
4 stones in the LDs at the bottom. GA certified before I was GIA certified. Mr. M and Cash anytime you see me, you know. Orange Feet Records, play a duck to catch a duck, you know. Trickin', you know. Supercar driving, good screen flying, designer win, golden child, you know. Wham. Let's go. Hopping off a plane to a Mac. 100-time platinum, a plat. The tires run flat. I give him one chance. I done gave him one band. 25 cars, one man. Driveway like a mini dealership. He went sour, cut the business with him. I was living with him. Weird, ain't dealing with him. Overseas, they love it real. She don't like it, but she deal with it. Rari's back to back, that's tough. Heroes round the corner, that's us. Putting on stuff, bitch, just flip phone, black Nike tick. We done it all with Knicks. Boss man name on the check. These first ones come through trim. Lip set, Jim Jones, baller. Life of a hustler, holler. She know not to test me, I'ma call her. Growing, living through a pack. Feel well, I don't see a scratch. She ain't mine if she don't got me tatted. OCD me everything and tan up. Tryna play me like I'm real P, I bet I go for that. Riding through the train all black. Pulling up on Pluto in the 6. Hood full of I come from that foe, I'm a real one.
Yeah, King Spider back. I don't even believe I was for real. I was having my way the whole time, fool. Know what I'm saying? 2 lamb coupe, 4 lamb trucks. Pulling up wet up. Neck, wrist, finger, slush. Order 100 G's, that's us. New rose color in that truck. Dog on the side like a bus. Shawty mad, ain't going back and forth. Never heard of rich fuss. Heard him going outside. Robbery truck came with a bag. Only overseas. These US kinda bad. College, I made her leave a frat. My brother gave the pass. In the studio, I'm glad. Break up. Get the trash. I was taught to pay up the lead. I go Burt Chanel for the fleas. 4 at a time like a she. I been on a boat screaming ski. St. Laurent, they bring it to the beach. She was watching Key in Middle East. Got her screaming RP the key. Can't stand us. Dog it, put your mans up. Walked her down in land vans. Pocket full of grandparents. Old school the Trans Am 1. Culling in the ambulance 1. You good, your mans can't come. I don't give a about nothing.
Yeah. Hey, say, but don't think like syrup. Elevator pad at the crib. Shopping bags all on the floor. Never seen me twice with a backyard vibes by the ocean. Driveway look like a car show. 250 million on the go. Custom leather pushy on the door. 50 birds a dog on my wrist. Jumping off my with the talking. Then we talking. Print the side, that's lean. Kicking out the millions like a bean. Pushing button and she working for a boss. Out the country living like a boss. Princess cut ain't showing not a flaw. Graduated. Pushing skateboard, Tony Hawk. Cranking up the car when I talk. Alligator herd me and stuff. Drop $8 on the truck. Stay for us. Put them legal on the bus. Off tour straight to the pen. 3 bad solitaires made the eyes squint. Smell the dirty money through the vents. House full of dead presidents.
When? Spider.